You know, I have to be honest. I remembered something since my last recording. Wait, hold on. Um, actually, I recorded a video before this one, so I need to correct that. Before today, I remembered something. Something very interesting. And I act like I don't give a shit about this entire filler arc. And I don't, for the most part. So how did I remember anything about it? Well, I don't know. But, I mean, apparently I've watched it enough times for, you know what, why am I trying to even explain it? Why am I trying to explain it? Because whenever I try to explain shit, it just, the big five still haven't, my brain cells haven't recovered, have they? Well, shit. Should I start over? Because I feel like I should. Wipe out five-headed dragon. No, we lost. Well, you guys deserve to lose, and you guys don't even deserve to exist. Honestly, I'm surprised that Noah said this. Yes, Noah said to them that the big five don't deserve to exist. Or at least that's what Crunchyroll said. And the subtitles. And now it's time for you to give Tristan his body back. Well, that's not what the script said, though. I mean, I barely read it, but I mean, I remembered something about this arc that's... Dude, I barely remember it. Well, okay, I did watch some of it, so I can't exactly say that. But the end of the arc, I barely remember it. At all. But for whatever reason, I remembered that Noah isn't exactly the worst. I treated him like the worst he am before this entire event. But obviously he can't be the worst because Guzaburo still sort of exists. Guzaburo still technically exists in some form, and he's the worst. But you know what's even more disturbing? The fact I don't remember that entire duel, and somehow I remembered that Noah has redeeming qualities. As though he didn't already prove that. Anyway, let's move on. I'm afraid you've mistaken us for someone who believes in playing fair. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god, you guys are idiots. You should not say that. You should, oh my god. I just have season 0 flashbacks going through my brain right now. And you guys are completely, oh my god. We're taking our bodies by force. No, listen, you idiots. If this was still season 0, you guys would be fucked. You guys would be fucked. In fact, you guys are fucked. Get out of my brain. I don't need to remember you guys. You guys are a waste of storage space. Arg. Yeah! They disappeared. The 5 of you are pathetic. Master Noah! I'd be better off with 5 baboons than you fools. It's time for you to leave. For good. That means he's going to kill them. Please reconsider, sir. No, you guys don't deserve mercy, you guys deserve death. And a bit of torture before the death, but you know what? Noah is still technically a better person than me. Technically. I mean, on a technicality. I mean, he's still a child, so... Are we going to blame a child for some of the awful shit he's done? Or an adult for being a total bitch? Give us those bodies and we'll help you take over Kaiba Corp. No. Go die, you 5. Especially the penguin. As my father would say, Your work is unacceptable, and therefore you must be eliminated. No, you can't. No, he can, and he should. Then I'll imprison each of you in a different corner of my world. Forever. And that's right, you guys are going to hell. And you guys are going to suffer there. For eternity. Okay, that's actually much worse than just killing them. But I did say they deserve to suffer a bit before they die. So, here's the torture before they die. We know the universe is eventually going to, die. So they'll die too, eventually. Did you enjoy that, Mokuba? No. Do not talk to him. No, don't talk to him. Mokuba, don't talk to him. Mokuba! What are you? Oh no. And I had the nerve to say that Noah has redeeming qualities. Except he does. He does. I don't know how I remember this. How did I remember this? Oh my god. I'm going to go back to think about the Millennium Eye and how it got inside of Pegasus. No, I'm not going to remember that. This is actually less cursed. Oh my god. Kaiba is just... He's like, really? Yes. I'm squeamish, Kaiba. I'm very squeamish. Except now I'm thinking about how Pegasus got the Millennium Eye again. And no amount of censorship can take out what had to happen for it to get there. No amount of censorship can change how it got there. And no amount of censorship can change the fact that Yami Bakura eventually ended up with it. So we know what happened. And you know what happened in the manga? Well, you might imagine that taking the Millennium Eye can result in death for very important reasons. I probably shouldn't talk about that because I might actually Okay, we're going to continue. You're right on schedule, Seto. I want my brother back, you cowardly little runt. Well, he does seem like a coward, but I mean, he's not as cowardly as, let's see. Okay, I can't make that reference because if I did, I would be talking about the wrong person, so... He's my brother now. He'll be much better off when I scatter your mind throughout No, listen, Noah. No, you see, that's not how adoption works. You see, adoption doesn't work like that. Mokuba is your brother, by legal definition, and so is Kaiba by legal definition. So no, it's both of you, all three of you are now siblings. And I'm going to go back to torturing myself by reading this. He's my brother now. He'll be much better off when I scatter your mind throughout cyberspace. Throughout cyberspace. Okay, sure, whatever. I can't read. I'm dead. The heat is on, Seto. No, it's not. It's time for me to do what I've been waiting to do for years. You really should have nurtured your emotional intellect because now you're emotionally stupid. Prove to myself and to my father that I am superior to you in every single way, except emotional intelligence, somehow. Exactly how does Kaiba have more emotional intelligence than you? Oh, right. Because you have the one person that can actually cause this argument to make sense. Well, actually, it probably makes sense in this sub too, but ignoring that, if you're so great, why am I the president of Kaiba Corp? And because you're actually alive, Kaiba. And also, I think you're better than Noah, and because you know you're alive, and I think you made Kaiba Corp more successful than Noah would. And because Noah would do what his father wants, and you didn't. And that's why Kaiba Corp is successful, and Noah is not. Well, you know, Noah also is just dead, but whatever. And because of an unfortunate twist of fate that should have never happened. Oh my god. Well, yes. Anyway, can we just discuss America's car problem? No? Well, we still have a car problem. Why do we have to have cars to get anywhere? Oh my god. Okay, I'm done with the car problem in this country. I'm going to move on. But I'm about to correct that mistake. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're still dead. You're still dead. You can't fix that. But we can fix our car problem, America. Can we do that? I'm not going to learn to drive it to stay illegal, America. Guzaburo Kaiba is my father, not yours. He always intended to Noah, that is not how the law works. By legal definition, Kaiba and Mokuba are still his sons, but they're just adopted. You should learn how adoption works, especially since you're going to claim that Mokuba is your brother, which by legal definition is correct. But you apparently forgot that information, so whatever. Although I don't think Kaiba is necessarily going to be as nitpicky about this as me, because why would he give a shit about Guzaburo? Anyway, I mean, I'm sure I wouldn't. I would tell Guzaburo to get fucked. I wouldn't give a shit that he technically still counts as Kaiba's father, honestly. I mean, should he count? No, he really shouldn't. He's not really that great at being a father anyway. Not even to his own real son. If we're going to go by Noah's definition of what a real father is. He always intended to pass his company down to me. Yeah, I do wonder if that's true, though. Keep dreaming, kid. It's all true. What you think is true are nothing but lies. You want the truth, Seto? The real truth? Are you sure you can handle it? You can handle the truth better than you, Noah. A father adopted you to motivate and challenge me as part of my training to take over Kaiba Corp. Except you're dead, and you were dead before Kaiba was adopted, as far as I recall. But that was no longer possible with no body of my own. Until now. You expect me to believe that. The only thing more ridiculous in that story is you out-dueling me. Damn! Yeah, the script is ridiculous, Kaiba. I do agree. You should have won this. Then what better way to prove my power over you than by defeating you at your own game? I'm going to be honest with you, Noah. Your win doesn't count. Because having more emotional intelligence than you is just... Well, it's definitely more of an own. I mean, seriously. Kaiba has more emotional intelligence than you? Oh my god, that has got to be the stupidest thing that has ever left my mouth. And I've said some stupid shit. I've heard enough. I rebuilt Kaiba Corp from the ground up, on my own terms, with no help at all. No help at all? I didn't know that companies were run like that. Oh my god. The company is what it is because of me. Agreed. No one else could run it, especially not some kid. Kaiba, you're still technically a minor. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this, Seto. You look like you're on something, Noah. Except that's probably my imagination, because my imagination is fucked up. I mean, that's probably how I got obsessed with Yummy Merit, to be honest. My imagination being fucked up. What else does it take to become obsessed with a total bastard? Now bear witness to your own demise. You will learn what dueling truly is in merely 7 turns. 7 turns? 7 turns? Do not do this to me, Noah. Because now I get to be even more cursed. Oh, but by all means, continue. Oh my god, that's the end of the cutscene. Okay, well, I'm sure you guys are wondering what the hell I was talking about. Really? His name is Noah, and he just said 7 turns. And he has a god complex. This is where it all ends for you, Noah. And now, activate my hypocrite card. Don't do it, Mokuba. Whoever you are, if you want to attack my brother Noah, you'll have to go through me. All 3 of you are related by legal definition. I mean, I know... Mokuba. He's been brainwashed by Noah. That's right, Mokuba. Protect me. He's the stranger who's trying to break you and I apart. I need... oh my god. No, this is wrong. You'll pay for this, Noah. I agree. You have a decision to make. You have a decision to make. Forfeit this duel and step down as president of Kaiba Corp. Or continue with your final attack and risk losing Mokuba for good. Well, this is the only scenario where Kaiba has more emotional intelligence than you, so... Except in the subbed version, I saw Kaiba show more emotional intelligence than he seems to have in the dub. But ignoring that, he's still very, very rich, so... He's still morally bankrupt to some extent, because he's that rich. He's so rich, he has to be morally bankrupt. Mokuba, we're family and no one can ever change that. And since Noah and Gozaburo are dead, well, actually, Gozaburo is still technically sort of alive right now, but since Noah and Gozaburo are dead, you and Noah are still siblings, Kaiba. And same for Mokuba. So, Noah, you, and Mokuba are all related now. Because Gozaburo is a bastard. And you know that information better than me. There's something I've never told you, Mokuba. You once saved me when we were kids. When Gozoburo forced me to work for hours, I was ready to give up. Until you inspired me, Mokuba. Are you sure it was just Mokuba that was doing that? You made me a Blue Eyes card. To encourage me not to give up. You gave me something to strive for. I'm sure that reached your very soul, Kaiba. Yes, I do mean that. I mean, you can tell me that souls don't exist, Kaiba. But in DM, souls do exist. So you lose the argument because in a past life... Okay, we're going to move on now. I swore that day to become a person worthy of possessing a real Blue Eyes. And then you stole one and ripped it in half. Mokuba, you're strong. I know you can break through his mind games. Never give up. Never let anyone control you. Can't give up. Fight him off. We can do this together. Behold the incredible power of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Stronger than God. Okay, which God? I suppose I should specify. It doesn't matter which one. Only 3 are in the game, if I recall correctly. I don't know that I do. I don't know that I do recall correctly. I remember. Well, you remember something I don't. Seto, you're my brother. Well, on a technicality, Noah wasn't exactly lying. I mean, the two of you are related, Mokuba. And you did acknowledge this. And because, we're not going to discuss why I know this. But, I mean, I had to figure out that Noah had redeeming qualities somehow. He's our enemy, Mokuba. No, Gozoburo is the enemy here. And right now, you're just a pawn. Too late, Noah. Now feel our wrath. Blue Eyes, White Lightning. You know, Kaiba, I wish you won this. I wish you won this because you deserved to. However, that's not what the script says. And unfortunately, these events always follow the script. So, no, you aren't about to win. What? Yeah, sorry, Kaiba. But manga version or not, the event still has to play out in the way it actually played out. You've just sealed your own doom, Seto. You've unleashed a power like nothing you've ever seen. My real deck master, Shinato. Shinato, king of a higher plane. Does this expose how bad my memory is? And because I do know that I've already been exposed countless times. I've exposed myself on purpose, honestly. Prepare to experience my true strength. Yeah, you've got no strength without the power of bonds, Noah. Oh God, I know it hurts, Noah. I know, trust me. Trust me, Noah, I know it hurts, but you did not deserve to win this. I finally done it! I've proven that I am superior to Seto. No, you're really not. Because there's more than one version of intellect, and you've proven that you fail at one of them. Except you actually don't, based on spoilers that I read, but I mean, I had to have seen that to know that it happened. So I still cannot believe that how much attention did I actually give this filler arc? I don't know. Did you see that, Father? I defeated Seto. I can finally take over Kaiba Corp like I was meant to. Let the script continue. Seto and Mokuba, I'll perform one final task before I exit this place. Well, you did exit this place, as I read, but supposedly you also came back, which tears apart the argument that you have no emotional intelligence. Seto! Mokuba! What did he do to them? You're not blind, Taya. He just turns them to stone. You know, like he's Medusa or something, except he's not. I always thought they were hard-headed, so I've turned them into a living sculpture. They're so close, yet they'll never reach one another. How tragic. You're just jealous, Noah. You're just jealous, Noah. You really are jealous, too. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, we're going to continue this cutscene. I wonder which episode I'm on.